12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment, a righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more. So thirsty.
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no. Mary! Hold on. Please, hold on. Oh, God. Oh, no. Mary. Mary. No. What have I done? This horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain! These patrols are after me!
Steady, boys!
No! No! Don't shoot! This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here. This can't be happening.
Over there! There's one of those. One of them.
No, please, stop. I mean you no harm. What's going on? Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
Has it fled? Shit, where'd it go?
Now, I can defend myself.
Kill that thing!
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice. Who are you? Stupid beast! Sorry.
Beach spotted! Watch
No,
out, boys!
please, stop! Who are you? What do you want? I mean you no harm. I need help.
Die, you fucking leech!
Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this.
Shut up, beast!
Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name?
That'll do the rest of the job.
Just leave me. The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone. It's locked, all right. I need to find somewhere to hide. Let it go! I need to find shelter. Is anybody there? What is this place? The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
What have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? You serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities. What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. What do you fancy it, shadow takings? I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an E.
That's impossible.
she might linger longer, her eyes as white as wool.
Who goes there?
A prayer summoned by warrior song. A child born from darkness must take scent of his path.
Who's there? Are you referring to me? No! No! I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing. No, it never got easy. This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it. Rational thinking only. This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon, who tames blood in sunlight into a glowing flesh.
Voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Where is it? It's closed.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech. Here!
My head's spinning.
Oi! Come out, you coward!
It's locked.
Clever fucking beasts.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the...
Die, vermin!
Go back home. There's a strength I never knew I had.
Leech spotted! Watch out!
This shouldn't
We have to stop it!
sinew, every fiber of my being is afire. reflexes. I'm not human anymore. My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us. I cannot enter. The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it. I have this thirst for blood. What will London have to say to me? I've so many questions unanswered. Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood. But I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant. Fresh blood. The smell is so strong. Where has everyone gone? According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail. At last, a little life.
Welcome, sir.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
I should just run as far away from this place as I
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here. Don't you know about the murders?
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been found. And those poor sods didn't die of flu.
Do the police have any leads on a suspect?
Even before the outbreak, coppers never came round here. We're on our own. People die in these parts all the time, and no one cares.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
How long has he been here?
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know. Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom, then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir. First the epidemic, and now all these terrible murders.
What have you heard about the epidemic?
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many last summer. Thought we'd seen the last of it. Dozens dying every week.
Are the authorities doing anything?
Nothing. There are so many quarantine zones in London now. It's gotten really hard to travel across town.
The murders. What can you say about them?
Bodies found in the streets every morning. Drained of blood. It's just horrible. Some say the sewer dog is back.
The sewer dog? What's that?
No one knows. People have always disappeared around these parts. The ancients say it's the sewer dog coming out to feed. But now he's killing in the streets.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, a turquoise turtle.
You don't seem to have much business. Where is everybody?
Well, most people are sleeping right now. And those that are awake.
I'll leave then.
This is no place for you. Pt.1 has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word with anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you. And who might you be?
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
You seem the expert. How would that be?
I have my secrets, as you have yours.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're talking about.
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
Perhaps. This is all new to me. I'm not even certain what I'm looking for.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
I'm losing my mind.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Good thing you cannot see me now, Mum.
Evening, sir.
I have a few questions.
Where?
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't...
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the...
I can feel your fear, madam. Please.
It's Will. William Bishop.
Why are you...
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass.
What happened?
He was dead drunk, as usual. But my God, he's...
Tell me about...
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he lost...
Why keep it a secret?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one...
I see. Thank you.
There's gotta be something can you done to get out of this bullshit mess. No?
Hello, sir.
And you're still ugly as...
I'll leave you to...
Welcome back.
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into...
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why lie to me if he is...
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer.
Who is he?
William. Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much.
Is he dead?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely...
How was he tonight?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about...
I need to find him. It's a
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to...
Please describe him.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and...
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act. I'm occupied
It's a
presently.
good thing you cannot see me
You best
now,
talk to
Mum.
Tom.
Hello, sir.
And you're...
I'll...
Damn it. I think...
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me? To this city? The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. What's this? This corpse has been dried of its blood. Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Let's head back to a warm fire.
Shut that foolish mouth of yours. You ever known McCullum to be wrong about anything?
Right, this is not a place for you, sir. Over there! There's one of them sermons! Crush the...
We won't see any of these bastards back here again.
See them fancy clothes? This one's in trouble! Oh, Christ! No!
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy. This place reeks of bloodshed.
I need a drink, I'm so thirsty.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. You'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me. This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood. Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming. We'll have a word in my office later, Jonathan.
You can do better than that now. It's my turn.
Rotten ores. Each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river. Try it all.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
All right, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
What happened? Did I black out?
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go. But no famished hunter can run for long.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
I would like to ask a few questions first. What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with that.
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in...
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in...
Thank you, Nurse Crane. Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research. Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work.
Can I do anything?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No.
Who is treating you?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me.
You don't seem worried.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned...
Where were you stationed, sir?
I really don't want to talk about...
No offense. I was pushing too much.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I...
Goodbye for now.
I wonder what your last thought.
It's here again.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton.
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sorry, I must have...
What do you mean? You remained perfectly nice and polite.
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now
How did you end up in William Bishop?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior.
Why did he?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly...
You dared to enter this awful place alone?
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William...
What is the general situation?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the...
Who leads?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show.
Has the gang been threatened?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad...
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle?
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without me...
People are still in despair?
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left...
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton?
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the dock.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross...
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton?
I feel exhausted.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in...
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go...
Have you made...
Not really. But I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew...
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving...
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. It's locked, all right.
I wish I could be sick.
Every street corner.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency?
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am.
Please, describe to me how you...
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my...
I see. Have you ever...
Never? Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't...
I'm assuming you must be a patient here.
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies.
Who are these enemies you mentioned?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense there are...
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to...
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women...
I see. Don't worry. These people will...
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for...
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft?
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require?
I'm curious to know who you were before.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life.
I'll leave you, Mr.
I wish I could be sick again. Feel my blood boil fever.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're...
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in...
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's in...
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd...
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without...
I know we've never met before, but I...
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course.
There is no need for such animosity between us.
That is one point we could agree on. And that is
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine...
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me.
Carelessness?
We're here to save lives. The people who try...
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego. But there are...
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved...
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but you're...
And what exactly is that supposed...
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you...
Be careful what you insinuate, Doctor.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your...
I don't see any reason why I should justify...
That's true, Dr. Reed. The only judge has to be your...
It seems you have bad...
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as...
We can at least agree on something.
I don't...
And what? Be careful.
I only...
I don't...
That's...
Thank you.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
If you could point me in the direction of my...
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the lock...
Thank you.
I will not let you
Good
down,
evening,
my
Doctor.
boy.
I believe we're going to be working.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but...
Thank you.
I am Thoreau Strickland. Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a...
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is...
With the influenza and all that's going on, you should put your
I believe that if Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process, he would be the first to recommend...
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
Please, could you tell me something?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood trans...
What made you...
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have...
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with some...
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped...
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theory.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may...
You're not the first one to warn me. But I am convinced not...
Goodbye, Doc.
Like a book. I never could keep it.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm.
Doctor, please.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark.
Not now.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. The flower's dying. It needs water. William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now. If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Hurry now, Doctor. It's freezing here.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted...
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted.
What type of hospital are you...
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war, and now...
I may have a solution. In France, during the war,
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical
The
products...
storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke. And
Perhaps I should look there first.
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door, but...
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow... Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody... Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. This key will surely grant me access to the basement. Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful. These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood. Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this.
Ah!